when she left her home in Spanish Lake, Missouri, on December 18, 2011, at around 3 p.m. She was in her black Chevy Blazer and headed to a store, then possibly to a friend's home. Her vehicle was found abandoned at 5:27 p.m. in East St. Louis, about 25 minutes from her home. The SUV was impounded less than an hour after it was found. The car was placed in an impound lot, but Phoenix's family wasn't notified. When she never returned home, people started looking for her. A family friend found the car in the impound lot. The vehicle had her glasses, purse, shoes, and ID. Further examination of the vehicle by authorities revealed only DNA from Phoenix and her parents. Investigators determined her social media, credit cards, and phone had...
Peace and blessings. Glory to the eternal God. We got a sensitive topic this morning time that I want my brothers and my sisters to be aware of, especially if you have little children and especially if you have a woman. I want my sisters out there to protect themselves. I want you to have some type of buddy system, somebody that you can call, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's more better for you to have a man in your life. But with current times, I understand, sisters, I understand. But it is most important for you to tell people where you are going. From what all the research that I gathered here today, it doesn't even really matter if it's night or dark time. If you go out, it's a real hunt on y'all. Look at what it's saying. According to the National Crime Information Center, in 2022, of the 271,493 girls and women reported missing, 97,924 over 36% were, despite the fact that they were black women and girls, compressed only 14% of the U.S. female population at that time. So you got to imagine a lot of our women and our children are coming missing. They said that 840,000 children go missing every single year. But of that same number, almost 100,000 of our women and our children go missing, state to state, city to city. So if you a father and you have children, especially if you have little girls and little boys, you gotta keep an eye on them. You can't be trusting them walking down to the park all by themselves. Not in the current time that we are in. Look at that. It's 40 million black folk that live in here. It's 352 million Americans that live in this country. Over 100,000 of our people go missing each and every year, not to be found again. Especially when look at the one on children. 100,000 children go missing in this country each year. That's only like 160,000. What was it? 160,000 shy from a million people going missing in this country. So your brother, I plead out to you, you know what I'm saying? I want my sisters to protect themselves. It doesn't matter that it's daytime. It doesn't matter that it's nighttime. I don't know if it's human tracking. I don't know if it's organ harvesting. I don't know what it is, but a lot of our people are coming up missing. So that lets me know that a lot of our people are being watched.
Giving a ride to Brandon.
Let's go back, my bad.
She was 33 years old when she was last heard from on March 9th, 2022. She was driving to Texas and back along I-10. Giving a ride to Brandon Jermaine Francisco. Her car was spotted the next day north of Dallas. April 1st, Goody's car was found in St. Joseph, Missouri. Law enforcement searched an area of the interstate near the Calcasieu-Jeff Davis parish line, the last known location of her cell phone. By May, state police announced Goody's case was being investigated as a homicide.
Federal grand jury in Lafayette has returned an indictment charging Brandon Francisco with carjacking resulting in Goody's death. She was a contract driver and picked up Francisco to be taken to Houston, Texas.
I don't care what post you see. Keep sharing. I don't care what state you're in. So a lot of people don't know about the case. A lot of people don't know what's Ella. But if you see it, please keep sharing. Please. Ella Goody. We love you and we miss you so much.
That's sad. That is too young. You seen what the sister job was. She was with ride sharing. My sisters out there, you can't trust no man of any color. I was listening to what Malcolm X said, and I'll play it at the end of this. But we really got to protect our women, and we really got to look after for our children. For the number on missing children is 840,000, 100,000 kids missing. For our people, what does the statistics say? In 2022, there was more than 97,000 black people missing, with a disproportionate number of black women and girls reporting as missing. This response is a significant portion of the overall 546,000 people reported missing overall, especially over 97,000 black women and girls were reported missing in 2022.
26-year-old Kiera Coles has been missing since at least October 3rd. A postal carrier, Coles called in sick to her job on Tuesday, October 2nd. This security video from the following morning shows a person who may be the pregnant Coles walking up and down her street. Coles' sister says her phone and purse were still in her parked car.
And we not hearing from her all these days is just horrible. It's horrible.
26-year-old Kiera Coles has been missing since at least October 3rd. A postal carrier, Coles called in sick to her job.
Now look at how these numbers are crazy. Okay, Indian women, only 10,123 of them go missing. Asian women, only 11,349 go missing. Unknown would be all the other categories of white people, which is 8,928. But when it comes to our women, 193,151 of them come up missing. So that let your brother Israel know that we gotta protect our women. We gotta protect our women amongst our own people, and then we gotta turn around and protect our babies amongst these other races of people, because that's too big of a number for this to be happening. What is it? Is it human trafficking? Is it organ harvesting? I can't give you the answers to that. But what I can say here today is that we got to protect our people. We got to set up different, how can I say this? We got to implement different things in our own people to watch them and watch over them. And if you ever see a sister and she need help, you need to do the right thing, brother, and get up off your shoulders and do what you got to do, because our people are coming up missing. And it seems like every single year that I do a story like that, it just gets worser and worser and worser. So it is up to you as fathers to protect your children. My brothers out there that have wives, it's up to you to do what you have to do to protect your woman, to make sure that you can get to her at any time. To my brothers that have children, you have to know where your brother, your sister, your little brothers, your little sons and daughters are. You have to know where they are. If you a brother, it is good for you to keep up on your little brothers and sisters. Or if you're an older man, it's good for you to call your aunties and call your sisters to check up on them and tell them, you can call me at any time if you are in trouble. We have to do something about this, family. This is crazy. Look at what it say right here. 193,151 of our people come up missing. 193,000. That is a big number compared to everybody else. So I ask my brothers and sisters, what are y'all gonna do?
The most respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. Molest his woman. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women